Hello and welcome back to another episode of Vintage Story Ruins and Reckonings. First of all, I just want to say a big thank you for all the love and support to the first episode of Season 2. It was great to see so many people turn up to the first episode. Many thanks. First video, basically, I talked about that I would be talking about in more detail of what I would be doing this season, but I forgot to mention any of it in the first episode. It just completely slipped my mind. So that's what we're going to be doing. For the first part of the episode, we're going to be talking a little bit about what we're going to be doing this season, what different types of things we're going to be doing, especially around this area, not just like the Residence Archive and the other Vintage Story dungeons that we're going to be hopefully trying to be doing. Because there's going to be quite a few things we're going to be doing in this area as well. But I think first things first, though, I think I need to basically sleep. Let's get some daylight, and then we'll have a chat. We'll have a chat. We're going to work and talk. Okay, I'll see you in the morning. So first things first, I've actually done a little bit of work around the house. I put up some shelves, which is going to be quite important, and I put up some shelving inside the actual kitchen as well. I want to get some sort of kitchen, unit down here as well, and I've also done a little bit of work inside here. So we come down, as we have a little cellar as well, which is going to be important because that's going to be our kitchen above there. But yeah, nice little cellar, nice and compact. We get some vessels underneath there, and we can store our food there as well. I just thought it was important to get two areas to store our food, because I'm not always going to be over at the base, and likewise I'm not always going to be here at the house as well. But I thought it was quite important to make sure that we had two areas of food. Right, next thing, as you can probably see from the map, I've done a little join up to the actual base. I was sick and tired of getting my feet wet. Sorry, one of my fillings just fell out. Just bear with me for a second. Yeah, sorry about that. I've been having a few problems with my teeth. I put down a message a few months ago. I was having wisdom teeth taken out. Well, actually, I'm having problems with the opposite side now, and I've got a temporary filling, and it's just fallen out. So it's all good. It's fine. Anyway, I thought basically, instead of constantly getting my feet wet, I'd just best do a little adjoining route across there. Now, it does block this area off for the boat, but I can still go around there. So it's no big hizzy. It's no big problem and stuff. We have been getting lots of spawns in this area though, which is a little bit troublesome. I thought it was light enough to not get the Bortons and the actual shivers being, spawning in there, but no, we are getting quite a lot of them spawning there. Anyway, I need some blocks. I need quite a lot of blocks actually. More the merrier. Let's have a look inside these to start off with. See what I've got. I don't think I've got enough of anything at the moment. I think what I'm going to have to do, I think I'm going to have to go out and basically just farm up an absolute ton of dirt. How about when I'm doing that, I catch you up with a little bit of footage I did when I was building up the actual cellar. Give you something to watch, and I'll play a little bit of music as well. All right? I'll catch you back in a couple of minutes. All right?
The light now dims in early eve. The shadows stretch as sun does leave. The day is gone like scattered dust. The autumn air so cool and just. The leaves now fall in colors bright, gold and red, a stunning sight. The squirrels run with cheeks so round, storing food beneath the ground. The days grow short, the nights grow long. The air has got a frosty song. I breathe it deep with happy sigh as summer waves its last goodbye. Campfires burn with golden glow. The s'mores melt soft and sweet and slow. We tell our tales with laughing cheer that echo through the dying year. The wheat is cut and stored away. The sheep are fed with golden hay. The shutters closed, the doors locked tight against the cold November night. stars melt soft and sweet and slow. We tell our tales with laughing cheer.
Probably appropriate I bring it back about now. That is broad daylight. I'm just saying, it's like 4:25 in the afternoon. It's still bright sunshine outside. We're in June, so it doesn't get dark until a lot later. And I've got a bow tone and I've got a shiver inside the base. And they spawned here. Well, I see you change your mind, didn't you? No, you can't. And there's also a weird thing happening. Will you stay still? There's also a weird thing happening as well. Let me just get a bolt on. Because he'll just keep on shooting me. Right. Right, get rid of him first. Right, I'll show you basically what's happening with the mobs. Right, so when I'm killing them, and then when I'm like kneeling down, so you're pressing shift, obviously, to cut them up, it's not cutting them up. It's literally just doing it from one single spot. Shift. Oh, no, see, it comes up straight away. I don't understand. I don't know if this is a new thing. I don't know. I don't know whether it's me, it's my world, or what. I don't like these bone arrows, by the way. Go away. But yeah, it's very, very strange. I'm finding it very, very puzzling, to be honest. Things keep on spawning in my basement. It really, really shouldn't do. I mean, this is really, really well lit up, this base. So, a little bit confused, to say the least. And let's just get these. Put one inside the... No. Give me that back. Thank you. But yeah, I'm a little bit confused at the moment with the whole spawning, and there's I'm not saying the world's broken. It's just acting a little bit strange, and it probably is something probably to do with the fact that this used to be a what the hell? This used to be a Homo sapien world. I thought I picked this up. Obviously not. Yeah, this used to be Homo sapien world, so I don't know if it's anything to do with that. To be honest, I'm not too sure. There's been lots of things strange going on. I had 12 shelves just disappear on me, which was a bit confusing as well. I just placed them down, and it just vanished. So yeah, there's a few things screwy going on with this world at this moment in time. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just trying to this basically, you know, it's fine. It's all right. It's all good. As long as I can still load up the world and play in it, you know, that's the main thing. Where's my thingy gone? Oh, that's right. I moved it, didn't I? But yeah, we need to basically start with our first job of the day, which will be putting on our chunks, because I need to trace out an area which is going to be out here, and then I can explain to you basically what's one of the main jobs of this season. But we have a big project we're going to be doing probably for a good proportion of the season. It's going to take up a lot of time to do. But I need to turn the chunks on for that first. I can never remember how to do it. Is it wireframe chunk true? So there we go. I've just turned on the chunk borders. I actually watched one of my own videos back. So you'll debug a wireframe, a chunk to turn on your chunk borders, and to turn them off, you just type it in again. So it's debug wireframe chunk. Right, so we are actually in a chunk now. Do I want to be in front, or do I want to go in front? I want to go ahead, to be honest. So let me just go past this one. Now we need to find something that's not going to overlap our base. So I think, to be honest, we've got one there. So where does that go to? That probably goes to around about there. I think possibly... Yeah, I think I need to go slightly ahead. Yeah, we're going to go slightly ahead. Okay, but I'm going to take up... Well, let's see where you are. You are... Right, you're there. So this is literally on the line, isn't it? Yep. So this is the next chunk. This is the next chunk over, which is what I want, really. I'm going to put you there, okay? So this is the next chunk over, which is what I want. Believe it or not. I'm going to go upwards until the chunk ends, okay? I'm going to put our lantern on, just in case any nasties come and start spawning. Yeah? So I'm going to go all the way up to where this chunk ends. And that's where we're going to be starting it from. And the reason why I'm doing this, I'm going to make a mob farm, but I'm going to take advantage of the chunk rules for Vintage Story. Now, there is a few mob farms that do it this way. I think Shino's done it this way as well. And there's been a few other gearheads have done mob farms this way. I know Per has one. It works on a different format. Kind of the same, but different. But what I'm going to be doing is from here, so we want to go on the outside. So from you and then you. Right, so this chunk here, this chunk here, I'm going to basically outline this chunk here. So let me just go forward a little bit. So this chunk where I'm standing in now, you can see the outline on the in the actual water. I'm going to outline this whole chunk. Because what I'm going to do, this is the reason why this is probably going to be quite a long process, monthly process. We're going to completely hollow this out all the way down to the mantle. So in other words, basically the water will be removed, the sand will be removed, the rocks, etc, etc, etc. And we're going to have a little trim going around here, so I don't accidentally roll my boat or, my little raft, basically, that I don't, swim over the edge type of thing. And this is going to be our mob farm. Like I said, this is going to take a few months to do because this is not a simple process. I do not have the big fancy rock moving mod. I don't like it. I think it breaks the game personally. It's a wonderful mod, don't get me wrong. It's a wonderful mod. They did a fantastic. It does exactly what it says on the tin. You can remove unbelievable amounts of stone very, very quickly. For me personally, my personal preference, I just think it is too game breaking just for me. And that's just my personal preference. Obviously, people have their own personal preferences, but like I said, that's my personal preference. I just think it's too game breaking. It changes too much of the fundamentals of Vintage Story, just for me personally. Nobody else. You play the game however you want to play it, I say. But for me personally, I think it just adds too much to the game for me. But wonderful mod, absolutely fantastic mod. If I can remember the name of it, I will obviously put it in put it in the description now or something. I'll put it in on screen now if I can remember the name of the mod. But yeah, so I'm going to do that. I might wait until, I'm going to bother with wait till night time. So we've got quite a bit of actual soil on us. We'll do this and we'll chat at the same time. How about that? Might as well. I've got a lantern on me. It's not exactly blind. So right, we're going to go up here and you can see basically physically how big the chunks are in Vintage Story, and they're not exactly small. They are actually big areas. Now this mob farm, because there should be no other blocks in the areas, there's no areas for the actual drifters to spawn in a chunk, and if you stand right in the middle, the general idea is basically that you'll oh, did I go over? No, I didn't. Did I? Hold on. That's to start the chunk. We're going, yeah. It's fine. Yeah, so basically, the way the game is, it just works on the principle of mobs spawn with, the closest proximity to the player. I'm pretty sure that's how Vintage Story works. I could be wrong. If I am, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I've seen this type of like mob farm design before, where basically you just completely empty out one whole chunk, and you'll be like situated in the middle. And it is I suppose in general, it's a pretty good theory. I don't know whether it's true or not, but we'll find out. I'm pretty sure it'll still be a good farm when we finish with it. Like I said, the chunks are not exactly small. They are. It is a big area, and we will be standing right in the middle. And obviously, because there's lots of water around us as well, it should help with spawns. And it is literally will be an area where we can farm our drifters for temporal gears and rusty gears and all the other types of things that you get from the drifters as well. But yeah, and you never know, we might find some decent ore as we're basically mining down. But this is going to take a long time. It's going to take multiple pickaxes, multiple days, probably take multiple months to do as well. So this is not going to be a short project. This is something I'm going to be doing probably away from screen. I probably won't be doing this on camera. We're doing this today just to basically line out the actual chunk itself, just to show where it is. And I'm going like one block past, because obviously we have to situate a wall, because this is water. So there we go. That's our chunk. Now it's probably easier to see it on the map. So that's where our chunk will, and this is where our mob farm will be. It'll be down at the very, very bottom in the center, and that's where we'll be having our mob farm. Now, let me basically sort out the water blocks, which have all screwed up now, because running water does me head in. We'll have a little nosy on our base, see what's spawned in. Seems to be getting quite a lot of things spawning in, but I need my bucket first. So what I'm going to need to do, I'm going to need to collect an absolute ton of sand, because what I'm going to do to get rid of that area, predominantly, I'm just going to drop sand down so we can have like an edge. I think that's going to be the easiest way of doing it. Yeah, I think that is going to be the easiest way of doing it. If we just drop sand down. But yeah, I don't have a great deal of sand. Let me just put my actual soil away. And then I'm going to make sure it's daytime. And then I'm going to make... Oh, Jesus. I've literally just got rid of your friends. Spawn very fast, don't they? So they spawn like this fast, basically, in my base when it's lit up. So I'm quite hopeful. I'm quite hopeful of a mob farm, to be honest. There we go. One, I didn't even cut him that time, and he literally just opened up. A little bit strange, if you ask me. I don't want you. What was it doing? Yeah, get rid of the soil. Get rid of the soil. Okay. Right, I'll see you in the morning. So we're off to the sand dunes. Going to need to collect quite a lot of sand. And if possible, I'm going to try to put it inside these chests, because they all should be empty. Pretty sure they're all empty. Yeah, they are all empty. Which is good stuff. And it's just over here. Nice and close for me. I think best way is to just do this as a bit of a time lapse. And I can basically pop a bit more music on for you. Alright. See you again soon.
Starting real small, a picture on the wall, dreaming of the life I see, though it may never be. Started with a clue of what I wanna do, never knew the way to get there someday. Like learning how to dance or how to take a chance, don't know where to start, but it begins with heart. Dreaming of things we always wanted to think, get up the light to make our dreams come true. Taking every step to see it through, living for the day when dreams come true. Just like baby steps, first you stand and prep, learning how to win when you've always given in. Starting from the start is where you play your part to make a little dance. Take steps one, then advance. Dreaming of things we always wanted to think, get out the light to make our dreams come true. Taking every step to see it through, living fair the day when dreams what becomes your right. There's no turning back once you're on the track. Make your dream come true, all begins with you. Never giving up, drinking from hope's cup. Dreaming of things we always wanted to. Thinking of the life and make our dreams come true. Taking all these steps to see it through. Living for the day when dreams come true. When the time feels right, you'll shine so bright. Getting all you need, winning with each day. So never lose the hope. Climb up very slow, keep it fire alive. So dreams and life collide. Taking orange and I.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the music and the time lapse of just me collecting sound. Basically, I hope you enjoyed the music more than anything else. That's one of my new songs. Right, so I've got basically an inventory full. And we'll see how far we can get with this. And I know this is going to take multiple trips to that desert, and there's probably going to be not much of that desert left when it's all done and dusted. Let's go on the outsider. And yeah, now obviously we know this is the outside, so this is actually in a different chunk. This wall here. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. So that's the outside of it. So this is the actual chunk itself. So I'm just going to try. Now, if it's a flat surface, I'm going to have a look, aren't I? We're going to have a look down there, aren't we? Right, okay. Let's have a little look. Right, so it is pretty... I know, it's pretty flat down here, which is not so bad. Right, let's get somewhere before we drown. There we go. Okay, so this is going to take a lot of sand, basically. And because vintage story sand does not fall flat either, I think I actually need an actual solid wall going down. So where this wall is here, I think I need this solid going down. So the only place the sand can fall is basically down the walls. And if they fall on top of each other inside that, yeah, damn, I never really considered that, to be honest. Like I said, this is a massive, massive project to do. And obviously I don't have the quarry mod. I remember the name of it. It's the quarry mod. And I will not be getting the quarry mod. I'm sorry, but I won't be getting the quarry mod. Yeah. Let's see what dirt I've got. Let's see how much of a wall I can actually do, or how much of anything I can do. So, okay, we'll do this first one together. I've got a couple of stacks of soil. This is all I've got, by the way. Let's see. It's going to take a lot of resources. Well, like I said, we've got all season to do it. Right, I'm going to basically, I'm just going to empty my inventory, basically fill in what I can here and stuff. And then we're going to start work on our kitchen in our house. And we can pick some nice blocks out and might do a bit of chiseling as well. Okay, I'll see you all in a second. Or I'd bring you back just to show basically Collins. I mean, this is literally like the, I don't know, 16th, 17th bolt-on I've killed in my base. And we've got a tempo gear, and it's our very, 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 very first gear, which is super cool. I'm really, really happy about that. That's pretty smashing if you ask me. I need a batch weight. I basically finished up with all the soil that I've had, so we're going to work inside the kitchen of our house now. No, but before I go over to the house, let me just show you an idea of what we mean by how big this is going to be. Hopefully it will clear up in a minute. I don't know if you can see that. So can you see that? Okay, yeah. So obviously it doesn't show the bottom properly and stuff, but that's kind of basically the water area that we're going to have to fill in with sand and or anything else we can get our hands on. And yeah, that's where I am. What I've done is I've basically I've put some grey blocks on top of the area that I've done. So the area that has the grey blocks on top of it is the area that has, you know, the wall going down. So that's where we're up to, okay? Just give you a visual representation. Right, let's see what blocks we've got. Let's see what blocks we can play with. Right, so let's have a little nosy. So I think I'm going to go for... I'm going to pick up some more limestone. I should have some more limestone over here, shouldn't I? There we go. That's stone and that's rock. Yeah, there we go. We'll do 16. 16 is a good number. Well, let's pick out our thingies. We need a chisel and we need a hammer. Hammer and our chisel. Thank you all. Let's smooth you down. There we go. So that's 16 of those. I'm gonna basically put down my my temporal gear in my bedroom up here. So if I do die, I should change that to when I do die, I will spawn back inside my house, which is fully lit up. So I think it's probably the best bet. So let's come over here. Let's get you out. Wow, this is a magical moment, isn't it? Eh? I'm guessing I am now spawning here. That was quite cool, wasn't it? Right, so I want my sink in front of the kitchen. Let me get rid of the lantern as well. There we go. So I do want my sink in... Do I want my sink in front of a window? It's quite nice. If you like washing up, it's quite nice to have a nice view, isn't it? Or do I want it over here? Or do I have this as like my preparation space, my workspace? So we're definitely going to have you there, and then you there, and then you there. I have to leave this so I can get to the cellar. So I've got you. Let's put this on. And this one as well. What if we get rid of, like, what's behind? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. So what if we added it to? There we go. If we did you. There we go. There we go. That's nice. Could even do a thing here, you know. Like an outside layer, just a one single pixel layer and stuff. But no, it's fine. It's fine. So we've got that there. There's a preparation area. Not exactly fancy. I would prefer to have it as a table. Any of you who've been with the channel for long enough, you know basically I do like my tables. Let's thin it down a little bit more. Yeah. I think it needs something else as well. I think you can go as well. There we go. We get rid of you. And we did a pretty much of a standard design there. Now we could, if we wanted to, just basically shave off this little corner, or I could do it really, really small. Right, so I just need to double check. Let's get out this. You can still go down absolutely fine. And I want to double check to see if I can actually start a fire still. I need some grass. Grass. There we go. You'll do. Thank you. And if it lets me put this down, we're still laughing. And I think we'll have it... Yeah, we'll have it there. Yes, it's fine then. So I can put wood there. It's all good. And let me do this side as well. Let's chisel this down as well. I'm liking that. I'm not a big fan of the lines though. I was wondering if there's a way for me to get rid of it. I'm not too sure about that one, to be honest. Yeah, so you'll go anywhere, really. You go anywhere in these three anywhere. This is a bit too short to put anything, but yeah, that should work absolutely fine. I think we want to add a little bit more detail on it. How about this edge as well? Now, what I might have to do, I might have to just remove a bit of the flooring so I can just get down a little bit lower so I can actually get all the blocks that I want to get. Some about to eat. Oh, the bowl was bare. Hold on. We need a bit of food. Yeah, and I really need to get some lanterns basically on my little road here as well. A bit dangerous across there. Yeah, I see you. Right, okay, I'm listening to grab something. Let's grab some turnips, eh? That sounds good. Hold on. So about to wait. Well, I'll see you in the morning. So we have the rudimentary basics. We have 2 tables. We have a little water source. We've got a little tap as well. You see that little tap? Yeah, look. Yeah. Anyway, I've gone for the accent colour of the actual bauxite because we are in a bauxite area and it is all the way around the base as well. So I thought I'd use that in the polished bauxite. It gives a little bit of a darker feel, and I still really like the tables, and they are usable as you can see here. And yeah, this is a good start. This is a good start. Now, between episodes, what I'm going to need to do, I'm going to have to basically get as many crocs made as possible. Is it crocs? Is it food crocs? No, not crocs. Crocs is not the right word, is it? It is. Oh, I'm gonna have to search it, aren't I? Is it crocs? Yeah, it is. Sorry. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to get as many crocs made as possible, and then basically just bring it over here. That way we can fill this area up with crocs and stuff that need to be made and stuff. But yeah, it's a good start. It's still very, very empty. I think, to be honest, on that note, I'm going to call it a day today. We've done a bit of work around the base area. We've done a bit of digging, a little bit of a time lapse. We've worked a little bit on the kitchen today. Like I said, super basic, but it's a nice start. Might even, think about doing some sort of design pattern for the flooring with the swaveite. But yeah, I think that's going to call it for me for today. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. You know what to do, usual stuff. Leave me a comment. I like to have a good read as well. I like to read basically what your feedback is. And I will look forward to seeing you in the very next episode. Okie dokie. Right. Bye for now. Bye.